At number 10 we have global martial arts. Fang Pin travels 10 years back in the past only to find out that the world he had traveled to was actually a parallel world that was ruled by martial artists. Now, in order to turn his life around and reach the top, he decides to become a martial artist and even obtains a system which makes his journey much easier. At number 9 we have World's Apocalypse Online. Gu Qingshan was the strongest swordsman who dies while fighting the final demon lord. But, rather than dying, he regresses to few years before the monster invasion takes place. Now, he is determined to change his fate and become much stronger than his past life using his knowledge and cheat system. At number 8 we have first-year max-level manager. Jeong Yun-ho was the vice president of top entertainment company and was married to a super popular celebrity. But even though he had everything, he always felt empty inside. Later, when he is faced with a terminal illness, everyone close to him, including his wife, abandons him. Unexpectedly after his death, Yun-ho wakes up 10 years in the past when he was still a rookie manager. At number 7 we have God of Cooking. Jo Min-jun always wanted to become a chef, but because of starting his culinary career late in life, he now worked as a chef's lackey. Regretting his life choices, he gets a second chance to fulfill his dream and gets sent back to the past when he was just starting out as a chef. At number 6 we have the producer who lives twice. Jun-soo was an aspiring producer who had joined a broadcasting company in order to fulfill his dream. He worked hard for 10 years, only to get his work stolen by his trashy senior. Just when he was about to give up, he gets a second opportunity and returns to the day he joined the company with all of his past life's memory intact. At number 5 we have the Lord's coins earned decreasing. Aaron Steelguard was the master of one of the strongest noble family. His future was basically set as he discovered a book that allowed him to trade across different dimensions. But all of his wealth and reputation gets taken away by other noble families and at last, he gets killed by one of his enemies. However, right before dying, he gets regressed back to the past because of a mysterious item he bought through the dimensional trading. Now, he vows to not repeat the same mistakes and take revenge on the people that led to his downfall. At number 4 we have This Is the Law. No Hyungjin was a genius lawyer who had a perfect score on the bar exam and also had a 95% case win rate. But, after going against a politician that held majority of power in South Korea, he was brutally murdered and his soul was sent to the afterlife. However, he was given a second chance by the Emperor of Underworld and was sent back to when he was still a high school student. At number 3 we have The Return of the Crazy Demon. Yizar had dreamt of becoming the strongest person of Murim. Unfortunately, his dreams were crushed when he falls off a cliff while running away from the demonic cult. In his last moments, he swallows the heavenly pearl which he stole and finds himself returned back to the past when he was still an errand boy. Now, with his knowledge of future and martial arts, he finally has a chance to get revenge and become the strongest. At number 2 we have Return to Player. After Earth turned into a game, the people all around the world were forced to become players and kill monster in order to survive. After the end of the game, the protagonist, Kim Se-hyun, was the only person alive among the countless other players. But, he gets a second chance and goes back in time to begin his second playthrough. Now, he is determined to change the course of events and save humanity from its downfall. At number 1 we have Reincarnation of the Suicidal Battle God. After losing everything, Zephyr, the last survivor of mankind, decides to fight back against the demon god but eventually loses and gets killed in his final battle. But his fate was not sealed as the gods, who found his battles amusing, gave him a second chance to relive his life and sends him back 10 years in past when he was still a slave.